Let's find out about the seasons. Every year we have 4 seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Let's find out what happens in each season. In summer, the days are long. It is light when we awake and still light when we go to bed. Everything is growing in the warmth and sunshine. The grass is green, and the trees are covered in green leaves. In summer, the flowers are blooming. It is warm in summer, and we do not have to wear a coat. In summer, we wear clothes that keep us cool. What can you see? I can see a t-shirt, shorts, sandals, a sun hat, or you might wear a sun cap, and sunglasses. It is warm enough for us to have fun on the beach. Have you ever been to the seaside? Have you ever paddled in the sea? Or have you made a sandcastle in the sand? Or maybe you've had a splash in the paddling pool. That's fun, isn't it? And in summer we like to have foods that keep us cool. Ice lollies, ice creams, yum yum. In summer we can have thunderstorms. Summer has ended. Winter is coming. Autumn is a time of change. Autumn is when summer changes to winter. The days start to get shorter. There is not so much light, and so the trees and plants will know that it is time to get ready for winter. The leaves start to change colour and fall from the trees. Aren't they beautiful? Because there is less light, the creatures know it is time to get ready for winter. Some of them will sleep when it is very cold. We say that they hibernate. Hedgehogs hibernate. Hedgehogs eat lots of beetles and worms to get very fat, and then they find a cosy place to make a bed for the winter. Other animals do not sleep so much, but this squirrel likes to eat much before winter and stores up his food. The weather gets cooler and we start to need our coats in autumn. Some days it is foggy and misty, and it can rain a lot in autumn. And sometimes the wind is very strong, and strong winds can blow trees over. Here are some things we might need in autumn. What can you see? Well, I can see welly boots, an umbrella, and a mackintosh or a raincoat. Clothes that help to keep us dry. And after autumn comes the winter. In the winter, the days are very short. There is not much sunlight. Do you remember? In summer the days were long. Well, winter is the opposite of summer. In winter, it is dark while we are eating our breakfast, and it gets dark a long time before we go to bed. The sun does not rise very high in the sky, and so therefore there is not much light. The trees are bare. They have no leaves on them. Everything is resting. The plants cannot work without the light. There is not much food for the birds and the animals, so they rest. They do not have any young in winter, as it would be too hard to find food to feed them. It can be very cold in winter, and sometimes we even have snow. Here are some things we might wear in winter. What can you see? Here's a coat. We can wrap up nice and warm in our coat, can't we? A jumper, a nice thick jumper or a nice warm woolly jumper. A nice hat, and warm gloves, and a warm scarf to wrap round our neck. We want to keep warm because it's cold outside. And if it snows, then we like to go sledging and to make snowballs. Then, after a few weeks, the days start to get longer again. There will be more light once more and more warmth too. Spring has come. Trees grow new leaves, ready to start work again. Flowers start to grow, ready to make more seeds. Birds start to sing again. They make their nests ready to have baby birds. And animals have their young. Look at these cute little lambs. In spring we have spring showers, which give the plants water to grow. Here are some things we might need in spring. What can you see? I've got a jacket, a raincoat, welly boots, and an umbrella. We know it might not need to be quite as warm as we were in winter, although there can be some nippy days in spring. But we don't need our great big thick heavy coats and hats and scarves and gloves. Oh, and we're back to summer again, because after spring comes the summer. You see, there are only 4 seasons. And when we get to the end, we begin again. Let's see if we can remember the seasons. Let's start with summer. Now, can you remember what comes after summer? That's right. Autumn, when the leaves fall off the trees. What comes after autumn? Yep, winter, when everything is resting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. What for? Spring. Spring, when everything wakes up again and starts working. When the birds start nesting and the trees start growing new leaves and the animals have their young to make more of their own kind. And so we have the rhythm of the year as the sun tells the plants and the animals what to do. What a wonderful world we live in.